Okay guys, remember this bad boy? This is a bubble bar from Space City Soaps. It does have a little ring inside of it, and it's kind of big, and I'm one-handed, so what I'm going to do with this is just put him inside Bob the Strainer. Go in, Bob. Okay, now look at this. It came on this board, which was completely wrapped, with this wrapped separately inside of it, the bubble bar separately inside of it. Has everything here, and then watch, here's the best part. Watch, watch, watch. Look at that. All freaking directions. I never see a company put directions on how to use a bubble bar. That is awesome! That is so freaking cool! Because a lot of people don't realize the difference between a bubble bar and a bath bomb if they don't know, and they just toss the bubble bar into the tub thinking it's going to do something. When it doesn't do anything, they're like, oh, it's a dud. But no, it shows you. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, now, plop them in. I already broke off his little corner here, but take your earbuds out because it's going to be noisy. The water goes on, it's always noisy. It was so beautiful, I had to hang on to it for a little while. It's got a cute little ring in it. It debuted around Valentine's Day. She's got all new stuff. It's going to be hitting on the site. I believe it was April 15th. But she's got some stuff on the site right now, and he is on the site last I checked. So let's go ahead and flick our water on and make bubbles. Already seeing some purple water. Don't mind my very ugly bleach-stained rag, but I have now run out of washcloths out of the 39 that I have, and he's the last one in the totem pole, so. Break him up a little bit. I gotta say, he's a pretty big, let me see what he feels like when you go to crumble him. Okay, so he's a little more on the mushier side, but he's not like a deal breaker mushy side. I usually go for them a little more drier and a little more kind of crumblier, but he's not like Play-Doh mushy. He's not like that annoyance mushy, and looks like I could have used him for a couple of baths, man. He is big enough to be using for a couple of baths. I'm not speaking properly tonight, I know that, so. Don't attack me for not being politically correct. Oh wow, look at the coloring in the back on that. See how the back piece is, look. How the colors have turned and you can see more of the colors now that it's wet. That's cool looking. This had kind of like a sweet, little bit maybe like of a sweet musk type scent to it. Nice and more perfumey than anything else I could think. But really nice. I really, really, really like the smell of this. And so far, it looks like I've got a nice amount of bubbles going on. And he's still whole. I still have a whole complete heart going on here. And pretty damn hot water. This is a lot of bubble bar. I hate using a bubble bar, like, you know, for the first time. I don't ever like going on film and doing it a little bit. If I know it's something that's just way too big and it's gonna be like swimming in sappy syrup, then yeah, I'll break it in half. But this guy, I mean, I've never done one of her bubble bars before, so I don't know. But I definitely think you can get way more than 1 or 2 baths out of this bad boy. Oh, hell yeah. Look, it's still going. Look at the bubbles I got. I have a lot of bubble bar in here. I'm trying to get them, like, on top of each other so they break down, but we're going to have a whole lot of bubble bar. I got a whole big heart. The little purple, the little pinky ring in there is so cute. She put a little, like, you know, just a little, like, kitty diamond ring in there. I think that is so adorable. That's a perfect Valentine's Day little thing for, you know, maybe, like, your little daughter, or for your girlfriend or your wife, and just as a little spoof type thing. I thought that was so cute. It fit the bubble bar perfectly. I really like that. And then you have a keepsake. Everybody loves when they have a keepsake, don't you? I keep things in scrapbooks. Technically they're not scrapbooks, they're scrap boxes. So I have all kinds of stuff like this in boxes. Stuff that I get out of the bath bomb, things like that. I keep it all. Mad Bombers had a ring in theirs, and I have that in a little box. I actually have that in the box that the bath bomb came in. It's like a little tiny haunted house. I thought that was a cute little touch. We're getting a nice amount of bubbles here, and we still have lots of bath bomb, lots of bubble bar left. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all smushed down here. Come on! Die out! Hurry up! The water's getting high. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. Let me move some of the bubbles out of the way there a little bit. There we go. Well, that didn't do too much, but we're trying here. This is definitely a worth your money piece, 100%. You can definitely get baths, numerous baths out of this. I have a whole lot of it left, and I have a lot of bubbles creeping up around me. I've got them behind me, I've got them on my lap. They're almost reaching the phone. We are almost screwed. I'm waiting for them to overflow. If they start to overflow and this thing's still not down, I have to stop. I made a deal with Richie that I would not overflow the bathrooms anymore. I used to do it all the time. Not a care in the world, just let the bubbles go over, and then he comes in having a coronary. Why is there bubbles everywhere? Well, you see, I wanted to see how high we could get them, and then poof, they got too high. This is no bubble tricks, no agitation, no nothing. We have a lot of bubbles. I want a bigger bathtub so I can have more bubbles. Almost 8 minutes now, and it's still not down. This thing is definitely worth its cash. I'm not even too sure on how much it is. I think it was maybe $11 or $7. Anywhere from like $7 to $12 this thing was. But it's huge, and you can definitely break it down. I would probably tell you to break it down into 4 pieces. Unless you're filming it, then do it as a whole. I just like that. I think if you're going to show it to somebody, try everything you can to show it the way it was meant to go down. You know, it's meant to go down as a whole piece. Try and show it the way it's meant, and you know, the best way you can. Like right now, we're running into a bubble problem. You guys can barely see it. My arm is starting to hurt. All I'm doing is holding it. We're going to the edges. It's starting to go over. We're going to be in trouble soon. How much do we have left? Oh, we still have the whole middle heart left. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. I still have that weird dry cough going on. I can't help it. It's like I got hit with the flu when the flu rolled around during the dead of winter. Now that we're going into the spring, I get hit again with some kind of weird flu. I don't know what the hell it is. But Boogie had gotten it really bad. I've noticed that me and Boogs keep getting sick. It's because, you know, we're right next to each other all the time, so obviously, if he gets something, I get something. But he had gone to the doctor's over an ear, and came home 2 days later, he had the flu. So, 2 days after that, Mommy had the flu. And of course, you know, Mommy can't curl up in bed and say, screw it, I'm giving up. And just take a few days to relax. No, no. My little Napoleon will not have that. Alright guys, I think we've hit our limit. I don't think we should go any further. I'm about to have a disaster. All right, I'm actually, hang on. We're gonna have a disaster. Hold on. Okay. Wow. All right, so yeah, we're about to have a disaster here because bubbles are going everywhere, and we still have a whole big chunk of it left. But look, I can't do it anymore. If I go anymore, we're going to have a screaming match in the house of why I let the bubbles hit the floor, and the water is to the brim. You're going to hear it start to drain out soon from the overflow. I cannot believe how much bubbles we got just by letting it go, man. No agitation, no nothing. I'm really shocked. Hold on, let me place this over here. Here, sit on your piece of paper that you came on. Wow, really fluffy. Let me see if the water turned a nice color. Come on. Come on, let me in. Ooh. Oh, it's a dark purple. Oh, it's nice and soft, too. Oh, that's so nice. All right, guys, so what do you think? Space City Soaps did it again. Hell yeah. Nice purple, good height on the bubbles. And the bubbles are not dying. They're not getting aerated or nothing. I'm afraid they're going to go over my edges. My edge is right there. I'm afraid they're going to go over, so we can't go too far. But I have got to say, I'm pleased. Pleased, what did they say? Pleased as punch? I was about to say pleased as shit. But pleased as punch, man. Beautiful purpley water. It's soft. It's really nice. It smells really good. Let me see if I can dry my... Here's my towel. Let me dry my hand. Let me see if this smell is going to stay with us or not. It lightly stays on your hand. I can kind of smell a little bit of that kind of like sweet musk smell. Yeah, it's lightly staying on my skin. Very nice and lightly, so it's not overpowering or nothing. But wow, I gotta say, yeah, hell yeah. Very good, awesome buy. I would definitely say this is definitely worth its money. You could break that down into, I'd say, a good 4 nice bubble baths and have a good time. I'd really say you could. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. That was the, what was it, Be Mine? Yes, it's the Be Mine Bubble Bar. And it also had a cute little ringy in it for your kid. That's cute. That just made like a nice little touch right in the center. It made it look so pretty. So there you go. I'm gonna go get married again. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. I'm gonna kick back and relax because I need to kick back and relax right now. The mom time has started. And yeah, subscribe if you'd like to. And if you want to order from Space City Soaps, all you got to do is hit the little down bar, which is the little arrow right over here underneath the video. And push that little arrow, a whole thing will drop down, open up, and there'll be information. My information, all my contacts. Feel free to contact me, anything you want. Say, you can jump on my Facebook if you need to ask me a question, or if you just want to see what the hell I'm up to. Usually if some odd reason I'm not going to post something, or if something big happens, it'll go on the Facebook first, and then I'll jump on YouTube with it. Or if I'm not going to post, I may take a day off during the week, or something like that. It'll go on Facebook. Okay, so I love yous all, and jump on Space City Soaps, and do remember that she's got all new stuff coming up April 15th, I believe it was. I believe it was April 15th. All new goodies are coming up on Space City Soaps. So, I am happy. And they're not even, like, dying down. Usually they'd have, like, aerated, like, I call it aerated. Usually they'd be, like, aerated by now, and you'd see the air start to grow on the bubbles. Nope. No air, no nothing. They're going strong. Alright, love you guys. Talk to you later. Good night.